Howdy folks, it's a Tall Turtle here, and today we're going to do a different kind of video. Not Minecraft, it's actually a game on my iPhone. First time I've done this, first time I've recorded on a mobile device. And the reason why I'm talking about this is because this is the very first mobile game I've ever played in my life. I've been avoiding mobile games like crazy because they seem gimmicky. There's a bunch of microtransactions, you have to sit through a bunch of ads. But my kids showed me this game. On your screen it says Word Jam, but it's actually called Crossword Jam. And I was doing a whole bunch of word puzzle games in a book at my kids' rehearsals, at their they're not sports events, but like their sports practices and stuff like that. I would watch them half the time, and then I would do puzzle games in books. But with my fibromyalgia, it was hurting my hands to be holding books and then folding them over and then using a pen and stuff. So my kids showed me this game, and I've been playing for a while now, and I'm pretty good at it. As you can see on the screen, that last diamond tournament, I got second place, and that's without purchasing hints and stuff, which we'll talk about. So considering everybody else buys all their hints and buys their way through the game, I got second without paying for anything. So I know what I'm doing with this game, and I can't wait to show you how this works. It messes with your head. And it's going to be one of these videos where you're going to be watching me and yelling at your screen. That's just how it's going to be. So let's get that over with now. So Crossword Jam, I'm going to go over how the game works, and then I'm going to talk about how I play it, and we're going to talk about the little nuances. So this is going to be a long video, probably, and I might do more videos with this game. I have no idea, but I just want to show this to you. So this is the title screen, Word Jam. The results means I just finished a diamond tournament a couple hours ago. Came in second. Knowledge, that's just how far you are in the game. And then let's play and then daily challenge. We can't do the daily challenge because I already did it for today. And those three lines in the top right corner, that's your menu, which we'll not worry about. So let's do, if I do let's play, it actually let's show you let's play. Sometimes it shows you the, all the places you've been and where you're going. Like this is Indonesia and all the levels, and these are all the countries. So basically each level is a country, and there are 3,500 puzzles. I'll show you how far we are in a minute, but these are the countries. Just to keep variety. The background changes and it just tells you where you are in the world. So right now I'm quite far along. I'm in Indonesia, and then this brings you back to the title screen. So I just usually hit the globe and it brings you right to the game. So let's talk about what you see on your screen, because it looks busy, but it really isn't that busy at all. The top left, that's your back arrow. That's where I showed you before. It tells you where you are in the game, what country you're in, and what level per country. There's 20 levels per country, which means the second thing on the top left, LV, is levels. We're on 16 out of 20 for Indonesia. The W, that's your coins or your tokens. We have 141 coins and tokens. If you hit the green plus sign, you can buy more. This is where the microtransactions are. I only made one purchase. I did the $4.99 purchase just to get rid of ads, because I'd be playing this, all of a sudden ads would start blaring and there'd be ads on the screen. I'm like, you know what? I've been playing this for many, many, many hours. It's free, but I'll pay $5, get rid of ads. I got 800 coins too at the time. I do not ever plan on spending any more money. But to me, $4.99 for a game like this, where these are the games we used to play on like Sega Genesis, maybe like $60 back in the 90s. So $5 to get rid of ads, worth it for me. You can actually spend $1.99 to get rid of ads too, but I just spent the $5. I'm convinced that people who win the tournaments get that $50 package and just hint their way through the games to get so many points. We'll talk about that too. Those icons on the top of your screen, we'll talk about that as well. Then the top right is your menu. I actually have it connected to Facebook just because I was supposed to get extra coins and I didn't get my coins. But if I log out of it now, I lose all my progress. So music is off, sound is off. Super simple. And then results. So results is the last tournament I played. And I'll tell you what a diamond tournament is right now, I guess, even though we're not playing a diamond tournament. So a diamond tournament is twice a week. There are two tournaments. So starting like Sunday night or Monday, there's like a 4-day tournament. I think it's a 72 or 80-hour tournament. And then on weekends, there's a 27-ish, 28-hour tournament, sometimes 30-hour tournament. And what you do is every time you get a word, you get a diamond. And every time you get bonus words, we'll talk about that later, you get a diamond. So to win diamond tournaments, you got to complete as many puzzles as you can to get 1 diamond per word. But also you want to get the bonus words within that puzzle to get ahead, because everybody's completing puzzles, right? But you win by completing more puzzles or being faster, and you win by sneaking in bonus words. So the results of this last tournament, no internet connection because I'm in my basement. Let's try this again. Oh my gosh, that's a bummer. I'm in my basement and I get really bad network in my basement studio. But anyway, it says you finished in 2nd place. What you're supposed to see here is a list of 50 people. You get paired up with 50, not paired, you get grouped with 50 random people. And I came in 2nd. And my name is Seth or Shawnee Fresh. So this is a bummer you can't see this, but that's because we're in my basement studio. When I play this other places, then you can see it just fine. So anyway, that's where you would see your results. But let's just get out of that. So normally though, if you're not playing a tournament, so like later tonight tomorrow, instead of saying results up there, it'll say how many percentages of people have gotten as far as you. And I think I'm in like the 4%. So it'll be like 4% of players have gotten this far. So that means you can see how far along I am. Right now it just says results. Oh, I know why it says no internet connection, because I have my phone in airplane mode. So as I record, I don't get my emails and my texts. That's why it says no internet connection. So let me turn that back on super fast just so you can see what this is supposed to look like. There we go. There I am. Shawnee Fresh, number 2, 2nd place. So you can see how, 2,900 diamonds. That means I just found 2,681 words in 2 days is what that means. And then also just drops off down here. You can see people play like 1 game. But anyway, I finished in 2nd place. That's pretty cool. I'm going to put my phone back in airplane mode though. All right, so there we go. You can't see when I'm editing that stuff out. But anyway, moving along. Now in the middle of your screen is the puzzle, right? Fill in words, simple. Down below in that circle are your words you have to work with. Usually it's 6 or 7. I'm far enough in the game now. I have 7 letters. And it plays with your mind. Like I already know what that word is using all 7 letters, but sometimes it takes me a long time to figure it out. Sometimes I complete a puzzle like this within 30 seconds, all of them. Or all the words, or sometimes it takes me hours. I'm serious, it's very crazy. But let's move along the left side now. So that free, every 2 hours, you can, I'm not connecting to the internet, but every 2 hours, because I'm in sleep mode again, or airplane mode, you can watch videos, and you watch a video, then that will let you earn 10 coins. So every 2 hours, you can watch 2 videos, 10 coins, you can get 20 coins. So if you're running out of coins, which I'll tell you why you need them in a minute, you can just watch videos every 2 hours if you don't want to buy them. But I know, like I said, I'm in airplane mode, so you can't see it right now. And I just watch videos. So what would happen right now is a timer would pop up and say, you have 1 hour and 25 minutes before you can watch videos. But you can buy coins if you want to, is what it'll say. The checklist, these are the daily quests. I already did mine for today. There's other quests down here you can do, like play for 4 days in a row, get 1,000 coins. So I've done 785 puzzles out of 3,500. So if after I do 810 puzzles, I get 50 coins for free, right? So instead of buying them. And then, watch so many videos, you get these green check marks. You get coins for all that stuff. That's per day in those purple boxes. So at midnight, that will reset. So let's go back. It won't let me go back. There we go. Okay, so why am I talking about coins? Well, over to the right, if you get stuck, that light bulb, you can spend 30 coins and it'll give you a 1-letter hint at the start of a random word. I'm not going to do it now because those coins are very precious if you're not going to spend real money on them. You have to savor them and use them only when you really need to. The 60 coins, which is the finger, it'll fill in 3 letters for a word. So if you're stuck, it'll give you 3 letters for 60 coins. 120 coins, a lightning bolt, it'll give you random, I think it's 7 or 8 letters at random throughout the screen, throughout the board. So if you want to spend 120 coins, if you're stuck, boom, you do that. And I'm convinced that's how these people who play these tournaments and get a bazillion more points than I do. This one isn't, the current one isn't so crazy, but usually that first person has like 5,000 or 8,000 diamonds and the second place person has like 3,000 or whatever. I'm convinced they just buy a bunch of coins with real money, just hit that zap button, fill in puzzles and move along. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's how they do it. And then the bottom right corner, your little squiggly arrows will shuffle the letters. It's the same letters, but sometimes, it's easier on the brain to reset them. It gives you a fresh look at it. Another trick I use, I'll just step away from the game for a while, come back, and all of a sudden the words are super obvious, even though I spent so many minutes or hours looking at them. So that is all about what the screen is and what you're looking at. Now, how do we play this game now that I don't know how far into the video we are. I don't have a timer on my recording, but what are we seeing now? Well, now we're going to fill this in. So what I like to do is I like to just see how many words I can find on my own, and then I'll look at the screen. But I already know that this is the 7-letter word, right? Justice. Like I said, sometimes I see it instantly. Sometimes it takes me hours. And then my finger doesn't always. I have calluses on my hands from playing guitar, so sometimes it doesn't pick up what I'm trying to do. So I'm just going to go along, and let's see. Oh, no 3-letter words in this one. We're just going to see, whoops, we're just going to see, come on, see, that's right, I'm picking my finger. We're going to see how many we can figure out before we look. Oh, then bonus words. Did I talk about bonus words? I didn't finish talking about the left of the screen. We talked about the free videos. We talked about the checklist. Bonus words. Bonus words is when you find a word that's not in the puzzle. It goes in your bonus word jar. And once you fill the jar, you get 15 coins. So every 40 bonus words, you get 15 coins. Super obvious. And then this owl is your daily puzzle. Every day you get a puzzle, and it's similar to this main screen, except there's an owl, and you have to get the words in order, and you know the order because you get the word with the owl in it. And if you get them all in order, you get extra coins and things. I've yet to get them all because it's very, very difficult, because there'll be a word that can go many places, and you just do the best you can. Closest I've gotten is 1. I've only missed 1. That's my best. Usually I miss like all of them, but it's an easy way to get coins. So like I said, you want to savor these coins, because if you get stuck and you get frustrated, you're going to want to get a hint, or else you spend all day on it. And I have done that where I've had no coins. I'm not going to spend real money. So I'll just have to walk away and come back a couple hours later. And then sometimes it's right there in your face. So some nuances about this game. Like I said, sometimes it's super easy to burn through a puzzle. Other times you're staring at it and you can't figure it out. And then all of a sudden, the words start coming in and it's super easy. Or you'll spend coins on a hint, and it's right there in front of your face. You get frustrated with yourself. Other times what happens is like this I just did. I forgot I already did that word. That's another thing that happens. Another thing that happens is you look at a word, and for example, juice. I'd be like, joy ice? What word is that? And then like, oh, juice. But your brain is so scrambled that you don't see it as the word juice. You see it as ice or something. So that's another thing that happens in this game. So I can see how some people could get really frustrated with this. But other people love it. Like I just love this game. I love staring at the words and then trying to figure it out. Narrating while I do this is changing it, of course. I'm moving a lot more slowly than I normally would. But let's just play now, and we'll talk as we go. I'll tell you what my mindset is. And we'll do a few of these puzzles together, see how many I get done in this one video. Okay, so I got a bunch done already, and I wasn't really paying attention. I was just kind of automatic mode. But let's see if we can get some words in. So what we'll do, let's just see what we can do. So I'm looking at the 4-letter word that has a C. So what words? I'll just start. Sometimes I'll start going like, if it's not obvious, whoops, I'll just kind of start writing words out and see if I can get anything. There's one. Whoop. Ah, come on. See, it doesn't get my finger. There's sight. I'll always actually stop and think about it depending on my mood. Sometimes if I'm really tired, I'll just start randomly going across the screen like this until I get words, because it'll be like 1 a.m. And then I'll get a whole bunch of bonus words. It's really funny. Or other times I'll sit here and be very meticulous and mechanical about it and not even guess until I know for sure. Of course, you get unlimited guesses, so that's not even a problem. But like right now, I'm looking at the T blank E blank ties. There we go. So S blank E C blank. Is it Zeus? Is it Sice? Is it sect? It is. If you don't know what a word means, like let's say you don't know what sect means, you can push on it and it'll give you A definition. A group of people form a distinct unit, yada, yada, yada. Religious body, a faction, united, whatever. See, I don't know what wordnik is. I assume it's a reliable source. There are some words, though, that I question. It really gets frustrating when there's a real word that is not in the puzzle and is not a bonus. That's when it gets really frustrating, too. Okay, so suit. And sweet. And suits, then, will be a... Oh, no, never mind. There's not another S. Say if there's another S, I get suits and sweets, but it's a bonus word. So we have one word left already. Ends in an E. Ices? Oh, that's a bonus word, though. Cuts, maybe? That's a bonus word we already got. Cues? Jews? Twos? Ties? See, I don't know what this word is. So I'm just going to start going like this. I mean, kind of random guesses, but kind of... It's, I don't know, just not totally random guesses. So we have an E. And this is one where you probably see and you're probably yelling at your screen, but I don't see it because my brain is mixed up with the other words and I've been talking this whole time. So my head isn't as clear as it needs to be. What is that word? Ends in E. What could that word be? Why am I stuck on SE? It doesn't have to be an SE, does it? It could be, whoops, this? Where we had sight. Why am I stuck on SE? It doesn't have to be. Wait, it's sight. There it is. Boom. See, it snapped in just like that. It just snapped in place. So there you go. Complete a level 16 out of 20. Moving along. And like I said, the background stays the same per country. So here we go. Let's see. Duty. Right. Now this does have... I know this isn't rise, but you never know. And like this isn't duties, but sometimes I try it anyway. Well, I meant rust, but I got rut out of it. Let's do ruts, get a bonus word. Let's see, try. What is it? Surd. See, I don't know what surd is. I just thought it looked like a word. Surd is an irrational number, such as the square root of 2. A voiceless sound in speech. Okay, see, I never wrote half these words mean. My wife tried to play this game, and she has a vocabulary that's so sophisticated that every 5 minutes I have to look up like 10 words she says. And I've known her for 15 years, and I still get new words from her all the time. As she speaks normally, I get new words, and even she has a hard time with this game. So I don't feel so dumb if I miss something obvious. All right, let's keep playing. S blank blank D. Could be anything. Could be stud. What is the 6-letter word coming down? I was thinking rusty. That might be the other word. Oh, that's a bonus word. Dusty. That's a bonus word. What is that here? Let's see. So, probably UT. No, it's going to be sturdy, I bet. Yep, sturdy. Whoop. See, I miss it sometimes because of my calluses. There we go. Moving along. Study. That's the word. Yep. And dust, probably. Come on, get that D. There we go. So that one was easy. Had I not been narrating, I would have burned through that in probably 20 seconds or 30 seconds. All right, let's keep moving along here. You can see the jars filling up on the left while the owl is getting redder. Pie, pies, die, dies. I'm going to blank this out with my editing, but I do try naughty words sometimes because you never know. Sometimes they count. Oh, something new about this one. Those stars on the right, it's still a word. And the reason why it's starred is because, see, there's no other words intersecting, so you don't get any help with those. They're usually rare words, unique words, so they are more challenging. Other times they're just normal words, and they just stuck them over there. All right, so we have side, sides. Oh, come here, grab that S. There we go. Deeps, is deeps a word? It is, I guess. Okay. Sip. Whoops. Sip. Sips will be a bonus word. So right now, if this were a tournament, this would be going well because I'd be getting words quickly and I'm getting a whole bunch of bonus words, which are each. So that'd be 6 diamonds there plus my words. So that'd be 6 ahead. of somebody who's not getting bonus words. So kind of wish I were playing a diamond tournament for this, but maybe in another video as the tournament comes to a close, I'll record it so you can see how that works. We'll see. This might be the only time I record this, maybe not. Who knows? All right, so let's see what is next. Seed. So seeds will be one. Spies. There we go. We have 2 4-letter words with S's. Speed. No, see, that was the hard word. Sipe. Spies. 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 We did that. See how he said that? Spies is how it came across my brain. Because I'm so mushy right now, I wasn't thinking spies. So you can see how you get all messed up. What other 4-letter words do we have with S? A couple of them. Sped. Is sped's a word? No. Seds? Seps? I'm sure it's super obvious. When I get up, be mad at myself for guessing words, but I can't think of it right now, so let's move on. So what is our 7-letter word? Ends in a E. Spies. D. Sometimes these are super easy. Sometimes they're not. Despise. Got it. See? Despise. Boom. See how that works? Sometimes it's easy. Sometimes it's not. Dead. Dip. See? Whoops. C's. Get a bonus out of there. Let's grab our dips. I think if we tried speds, yeah. How about speeds? There you go. See all these bonus words? 30 bonus words already. Pies. You already got that one. Peed? I don't know what that word is. Pied? I don't know. Let's click on it, see what it is. Patchy in color. Okay. We have one more word. First of all, let's see if pieds is a word. No, it's not. Okay, so we have an S, 4 letters. Just to show you how this works, let's hit the 30 and get a hint. So now we have a hint. So now I know it's seep. There we go. Piece of cake. All right, let's do one more together. Or maybe we'll do 2 more. There's 2 more on this level. Which, that's easy. Wit. Chit. I don't know what chit means. Statement of amount of owed food or drink, a check. Short letter. Brownie point. A child. A saucy girl or young woman. Okay. Let's do a few more together, I guess. This word is a real word. It's a bird, right? So I'm not going to blank that out because it's a bird. Right? Or a titmouse. I thought it was a bird. Yeah, here you go. It's very small birds. Yep. See, that's not a naughty word, so I'm not going to blank that out. All right. Twit. I think that's the mean word, right? Twit. To taunt. Yeah. Annoying person. I normally don't look up every single word, but I'm just doing it for you all. Okay. Twitch. That was easy. We already did which. Let's do with. I'm trying to do that. There we go. See, I tried to do hit that whole time, and I was missing the H because of my big fingers. I was hitting C. All right, let's see here. Itch and tick. Boom. So if I weren't narrating, that would have been like a 20-second puzzle. And if I were in the middle of a tournament, I would have gotten ahead on that one. All right, look, the last one for this video, and I'll show you what happens. Things. What? That was a bonus word? Okay. Thin. Thins. Thing. There we go. Let's see. 10. There's so many that I see at the same time. It's hard to just pick one sometimes because I see all these. I want to grab at the same time. Thing, that's not a word, is it? But thing is a word. We already did thing. Is Tish a word? Let's see. I see a naughty word I won't do. I almost did it anyway. Naughty words usually aren't in here. Sometimes they are. It says no naughty words, but sometimes it says blah, blah, blah. Slang. So this depends on your definition of naughty. All right, this narration is really slowing me down. I normally don't take this long on puzzles. I would have been done this whole thing by now if I weren't narrating, but that's okay. I just got to get in the groove here. Let's look at the bottom right one. Is it Tiggs? Segs? Sign? No. Sing might be in there, though. There we go. Hits. Bonus word. Thin. Do we already do thin? Yeah, do we already do thins? Shin. That's gonna be in there. Shing, is that a word? Shine, is that a word? Isn't this like a word? Isn't that a word? No. A 5-letter word with a G in the middle. Let's see. I'm going to have to think about some of this and edit some of this out. So far, it's been pretty much real time. How come I can't think of what these words are? It's like I see them, but I can't get my finger on them literally and figuratively. Let me hit shuffle and rearrange these letters. So we did sing. We did sign. We did sting. No, we didn't. See, that's the other thing that happens is you think you did a word, so you don't try it. And then all of a sudden you're like, wait, I didn't try that. So I will often redo words just to double check myself. There we go. Yes, I'll redo words just because sometimes I think I did them and I didn't. But those are the main things, like seeing a word and not pronouncing it or thinking of it because your brain is mush, having a word that's obvious and you can't think of it, like this. There, that was pretty obvious, but I didn't think of it till now. Just stuff like that. Seeing words, but not being able to place what they are. Not seeing words that are right in front of you. Just all kinds of stuff like sting to reduce sting. Yeah, okay. But yeah, it's a super, super, super fun game. I'm totally addicted to it. I just turn on my phone and do it whenever I can. I've been going through my battery like crazy. I've never run out of battery in my phone during the day because I don't usually use it that much. But ever since I've been playing this game, I have to charge my phone like 3 times a day. All right, let's see. Let's try to finish this puzzle together before it gets too long. So, what is that one coming down the top? Wait, can't use the T. The T is at the end. So I blank S blank 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 T. And that's all 7 letters. That's going to use all of them. T's at the bottom. Let's see. I and S. Insight. There we go. See? And then regular sight. Haha, now we're cruising. And then night. See, once you get on a roll, scent. Oops, I meant scent. Gint. Hint. Jeez, see, there's one. Super obvious. The last 3 were super obvious now that I got them. And then the last one. Ting. We already did sing. We already did sign, but I do it again because you never know. Sometimes you didn't do something. Hing. Higgs. Tigs. Tying. Hing. Let me scramble them and get a fresh look. Or if I weren't recording, if I spend a lot of time on this last word, I'll just leave for a little bit, come back, and duh, it's right there. What is a gist? No, it's not gist because G is in the middle. I don't want to waste a hint because I haven't tried very much yet. So normally, I'll just go through and blah, blah, blah. I'm speeding this up. I normally wouldn't go this fast, but I was, just go through until I get something, blah, 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 and then I'd move on. But for sake of time, I think I'm going to waste another hint with you all. Do I really want to do that? I have a feeling it's Psy. There, see, I'm glad I didn't waste a hint. Okay, so I complete Indonesia. I get some coins for it. And Now we move on to Poland. And then there's 20 levels here. Oh, this is rubble. See, some of these I can see right away. What do you mean ruble? There we go. I spelled it wrong. And you can see how this fun this is, right? And I can go burb. I guess not blub. Rub, rube. Rubble. We already did rubble, and so on and so on. So there you go, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Totally different format of recording for me and a game that I never thought I would ever play. But here we are playing it, and I'm enjoying every second of it. So hopefully you enjoyed it too. I'm going to keep playing off camera, and I'll catch you next time.